We're following breaking news out of Haiti today as well. That's where the president of that country has been assassinated. Overnight, armed men stormed into the home of President Jovenel Moïse in the Haitian capital of Port-au-Prince. The country's first lady also reportedly hurt in the attack. Here's how President Biden responded earlier today.
You need a lot more information, but it's very worrisome about the state of Haiti.
Let's bring in NBC News foreign correspondent Matt Bradley with the latest on this. Matt, what more do we know about the assassination today and how it played out?
Well, I mean, Aaron, the short answer is not much. We're still learning information. And in fact, it doesn't seem as though we have much information on the side of the government or the State Department. All of this is so hazy and so bizarre that it's going to take a while, probably a couple of days, to really unfurl exactly what happened. But here's what we're getting now. It sounds as though, like you said, armed gunmen hadn't been identified yet, stormed into the president's home, shot the president dead, injured his wife, Martine, who's still in very serious condition. Now, there have been some videos that have been circulating on social media that show that these attackers spoke Spanish and American English. Now, remember, Haiti speaks a form of French, a sort of Creole form of French, so that would still seem like foreigners. Now, a lot of Haitians have said that these are probably mercenaries. Who could possibly be behind this? It's probably one of the president's enemies, and they are legion. So the focus of investigations are going to be landing on whoever is in the opposition. That is so many people in this country. There were a lot of people who wanted this man dead. Guys?
Wow. So a couple of things here then, Matt. First, what is the Haitian government saying about how it's responding at this point?
Yeah, I mean, the Haitian government has said that they want the international community to help with an investigation, specifically the United Nations. The Haitian government, of course, has now been thrown into turmoil, and not just because the president has been assassinated, but also because the prime minister, the one who now says to reporters that he is the one who's in control, he was due to be replaced. A new prime minister was appointed by the recently assassinated president just last week to take his place, but he hadn't been sworn in. So as you can see, this is a collision that's about to happen, not necessarily in slow motion. It's all moving very, very quickly. The president himself, Moïse, he was in the midst of his own dispute on whether or not he could remain in power. He was facing street-level protests. He arrested tons of people earlier this year and accused them of trying to launch a failed coup. This is a country that was seeing a lot of political instability before this happened, and now after this happened, the political instability is only going to get worse.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.